Hello there and welcome back to the Dyson Sphere Program. Yes. We're back on the good old Dyson Sphere Program, going to be hopping back into our game here, going to be continuing our game of sorts. I did a bunch of things in between the episodes, kind of kept the factory running, as it were, as long as I could. There is the one rule that we had on this series, that I could not go and get new, what do you call it? I couldn't go and mine new resources until I've mined all of the resources in my current system. But this is individually based on the resource, so I cannot go and mine more titanium in another system until I've mined all the titanium in this system. I am going to amend that slightly, because I have run into a major issue in my factory, and it is causing a whole bunch of issues. I am running low on iron. Now, in this system, because this is the only planet with iron. Actually, no, that's not the only planet, because there's the other planet here as well, Wolf 2, right there, that also has a little bit of iron on it. I'm mining all the iron in the current system with my miners, except for a little bit. There's one of those, a lot of them look like this, where it's just a one node or a couple of nodes and there's no more iron left. And then some of them look like this. It looks like I have solved the issue for now, but like I said, I'm going to kind of amend the rules slightly. And basically, I'm going to extend it to any systems that I have discovered. I can mine the resources from there if I need them. So let's say I need more iron, and my system has iron in it still, but it's running low, and I need more iron coming in to keep my factories going. Then I will go to the next, or to the other system that I've discovered and mine it from there. But I cannot go to a new system and go get more iron from the new system as well. It can only be on the first couple like this in this particular situation. So it's still kind of very restrictive. It's just not as restrictive as it was before because I could not mine enough resource in this system. I know we done that with oil, but I did not want to go through what I did with the oils. It is a bit of an issue as well. So one other thing, I did play a bunch, as you can clearly see in the bottom right there, the timer. You can see the hours have gone up. Don't worry about the time of day, that's never right. But it's supposed to be right, but it isn't. What was I going to say? Oh, right. So I've been doing some stuff in between the two episodes. That I've been trying to get oil back up and going. So basically, I let the game run. I did a whole bunch of stuff. I went back and forth between the systems. I warped back and forth and all that stuff, and tried to get things back up and going again. Trying to keep things going, and I managed to end up in a situation where I'm now full of heavy oil for everything, and I do mean everything. I was putting warpers in this to keep this oil count up and stuff like that. We're full on sulfuric acid pretty much for all 4 towers. They all have sulfuric acid in them, as well as plastic. It's full of oil, it's full of energetic graphite, and it's full of plastic. As well for that system. Same with the organic crystals. If we go over here, the organic crystals are full of plastic, heavy oil, and water completely now. So everything's backed up for the most part. I'm still using the sulfuric acid, which is why it's going, but it's I'm using very little of it right now, so it's not that big of a deal. We're currently making graphene right now, making a bunch of graphene, which is what we were kind of struggling on before. But yeah, we are making graphene. and stuff like that. We're still struggling for energetic graphite. The struggle is real. We got 2 factories making it at heavy oil, and then I also went and added, because we have a bunch of coal. I didn't want to do this, but it's just the way it is. Wait, how is that one tower full, but this is empty? I don't get it. We're also making that stuff too, but oh, this tower's no longer full. Or was that the tower? We're looking at one of these towers was full. Yeah, we went this way. Something like that. Anyway. Yeah, this one. Right here. Supply. Didn't realize that was on storage. It's not on storage anymore. That's probably the only one like that as well. Yeah. That'll send out iron as well. But yeah, and we got those going. We were full on the let's go this way. Full on the particle containers now. There's a different issue going on right now because we are constantly running out of iron. So yeah, particle containers are full. So any extra particle containers that we make, and we're almost full of graphene here too. Is now being the particle containers now being sent over here to make the the strange matter, and the strange matter is then going into its own factory to make the optical lenses, and then the optical lenses are being then brought over here. There's the energetic graphite factory that I've been using to make extra energetic graphite because we're just not making enough of it, which is kind of unfortunate. So that's that. But yeah, then you come over here, and this is making the warpers, the space warpers, which the space warpers I've actually got on supply now, because we're making so many of them. I mean, this is empty, of course, but we've got them on supply now, so then they are so whatchamacallit, they are being supplied outwards to all of these towers, basically. That's why it's constantly empty, because it's constantly trying to fill these towers, which are doing local demand. Most of them are. Not all of them, but most of them are. So that's kind of that reason there. But yeah, that's pretty much that. So I took a lot of the waiting out and stuff like that for you guys, so that we wouldn't have to be waiting around and kind of just trying to keep the factory up and going. We're also making nanotubes again. I've released the energetic graphite to the nanotubes. Of course, the graphene is so scarce at this point. Like as far as making it, like the entire factory's not going because it's constantly out of energetic graphite, which is unfortunate. So that's just one of those things we'll have to keep an eye out for. Okay, so what is our plan for today? Our plan for today is to go and get fire ice. I think can we do that? I don't remember. I thought it was going to be that. I just don't remember if we can. I didn't check. Oh, there's another seed coming in. Okay, so another thing happened here. I got fed up with the Dark Fog's base not sending out. They weren't sending out any relay stations ever, no matter what system I'm in. They were not sending out a single one. Apparently, they didn't need resources. So I'm like, okay, fine. You know what? I'm just going to take out most of you and see if you send out anything at all. I'm just going to kind of leave the center. Well, unfortunately, that didn't happen because I didn't recall my forces in time, and they destroyed the entire thing. The funny thing was, highlighting my mouse over it right before it was destroyed, it was trying to send out a relay station, but it's just like, at that point, why? You know what I'm saying? It was one of those things. It's just irritating. No, they have fire ice, but it's only in the form of It's only in the form of regular nodes. Also, this oil is going down really fast. It was at, I think, 78 or 79 when we first looked at it. And then when I looked at it before, yesterday, it was at 72. And now it's at 59. So we're having to go and get another one. There, yeah, the seed is going to radar from Bio Kurine. Okay. And then this seed is going to Wolfram from Proshan. Okay, so they're trying to take over. Again, they're sending out 2 seeds, which they're not going to, but I might let the one land because it's more controlled. The one in radar, the radar system. I just might let them do that. You know what I was also thinking about doing, because I've been playing Mass Effect 2, and this week has been just a mind load, so I just kind of had to go and play some Mass Effect 2 to kind of unwind there a little bit. That's kind of that game is kind of mindless once you've played it a bunch of times. It's just kind of mindless. You could just set your mind on autopilot and just kind of basically sleep through the game as you're playing it. I'm playing it on insanity difficulties. So it takes a little more thought than just sleep, but I just kind of been playing through it. There's only a few hard parts anyway that kind of irritate me, but that's okay. Yeah. So that's that. This one right here, I have turned off the carbon nanotubes to be making these. There's a very specific reason that I did this, though. And the reason is because we have very few carbon nanotubes as it is, and I want to be making these. Because we had full towers on both Mark 1 and Mark 2, and Mark 3 is the only one. So that's the other reason the energetic graphite's kind of slow, is because we're also using the energetic graphite to make diamonds, and diamonds are used for profiler. There we go. Whatever the heck it's called. It is used. This stuff right here is used for diamonds as well, or for Mark II, the Mark II spray, which goes into Mark III. So that's why the diamonds are being used up so much. I need to expand this, but we've got copper in the way, so that's a bit of an issue. Yeah, we might be looking at expanding this though. At some point. But yeah, now that we're now that we've got the automated for the space warpers, we cannot have to worry about ships going out and getting the resources they need from the other system. So yeah, the iron was quite a huge problem for a while, so I had to fix that and bring in more iron. And since the copper was out at some point as well, until we fixed that, we're constantly out of not those. Where is it? Magnets. We're constantly out of magnets all the time. We're always out of magnets, and those magnets go for making these, and we're constantly out of these as well. So yeah, it's a bit of a pain. It is getting, the stuff is starting to get backed up a little bit, but it's been running for many hours and it's still at this state. The entire factory is at this state. So just in case you're kind of new to the series, I need to start doing this, by the way. In case you're kind of new to the series a little bit, I'd recommend definitely going back and watching the episodes in order. I get it all in a playlist, so you don't have to worry about it. But if you don't want to do that, and that's fine, you could watch my content however you wish. You can not watch my content like most people do. They just kind of turn it on, and go and do other things, which is fine. That is fine by me. Because you're still giving me views and stuff like that, so what do I care how you actually consume the content? But just in case you are new, we've got a few different rules going on, and we're trying to get a few different achievements. One of the achievements is you do not destroy the beginning capsule until you finish the game. So we've got that one on lockdown. We're not destroying that. That's still on the Earth-like planet, the little beginning capsule when you start out. There's a little platform that you can take down to get a little bit of fuel and some resources out of it. We did not destroy that. There's also an achievement for not mining the rare resources, which those rare resources include some of the ones we have discovered. Look how crazy this is. And it gets even crazier. Yeah, you can see the ships going back and forth. The organic crystals in the fire ice, we cannot mine those because it's part of the Alien Ore Protection Act, which is an achievement. So, and you can you can do it after you finish the game, but you cannot mine that. Same with the optical grading crystals, those polarized magnets, the spinniform, which is used to make nanotubes, that kind of stuff. We can mine the crude oil, but that's it. And we can mine fire ice, but it has to be off of a gas giant. And sadly, there's no gas giants in the system, so we'll have to find another system to get that, unfortunately. But anyway, that's one of the other achievements. The other achievement we're trying to get is not launching a single solar sail. That's the other achievement. That's part of the reason why we have this massive power station. It's not massive, I should say. It produces a massive amount of power. It's not really massive, but it uses deuterium fuel rods, and these are mini fusion power plants. We've got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. We got 80 here, which produces an absolute crap ton. Looks like we are kind of stressing our power just a little bit. We're getting close, so we may have to expand our power. But yeah, we're using the mini fusion power plants to do that. I may end up moving this power plant somewhere else. That may be better of a system. Moving it just like somewhere else. just like somewhere else, man. Just somewhere else, dude. Who knows? But yeah, we do need to move that at some point because it needs to expand. The power needs to expand, so we need to figure it out. Either that, or we can actually cut through these solar panels here and expand this way. That might be a better way of doing that. But add like 2 more lines, like destroy this and add 2 or 4 more lines. I think we can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more lines of this before we've kind of maxed that tower out as far as output goes. I want to keep this many on a single line, that way it doesn't go too fast, stuff like that. So anyway, that's kind of the situation with that. And yeah, particle containers are kind of scarce. The reason I'm thinking about the fire ice off of a gas giant, though, is because I want to turn that fire ice into graphene and energetic graphite, isn't it? Where's the recipe? Here it is. So basically, you take fire ice. Oh, it turns it into hydrogen, sorry. So you make graphene and hydrogen. Which is a really, really nice recipe. There's the recipe with the spinniform that we're not going to be able to use unless we mine the spinniform from plants and rocks and stuff. It's an incredibly rare drop, just like all the alien ores are, so we're kind of screwed when it comes to that. But anyway, that kind of will do that. But yeah, we're making, as you can see, most of our tires are starting to get at least a little bit of the blue spray in that kind of stuff. So that's just one of them things. And this one's still going. At least it's all kind of automated now. That's kind of what I needed. It was everything to kind of be automated. I'm still kind of waiting for things to back up a bit because the amount of stuff that we're making, it's really hard for that to actually back up. We're making motors and stuff. The other problem we have is these right here. These things right here. We're constantly out of magnetic coils and motors. Motors are luckily all the way up there, but we're constantly out of those magnetic coils, which has slowed down this significantly, which this is used for particle containers. These things, they're used for particle containers, so we're kind of struggling with that as well. And you can see we're completely full of iron, and the magnets are just slow because the iron ran out, and stuff like that. But also we've been finishing up stuff like this, where you can pick up mining operations. So that's cool. Yes, the tower is no longer going to be supplying iron. There's a couple of iron ones here, which are still supplying. Yeah, and a lot of the iron is going towards these, going towards iron ingots. We got 200 smelters doing this because they're 20 apiece. It's pretty crazy. Okay, so then what is next on our agenda for that? I guess for one, we just need to expand our energetic graphite, little energetic graphite factory, which shouldn't be too bad. Got all these miners, only one mining that. Guess we can kind of solve that issue. Oh, we're running out of power. You can tell. Oh, it's no longer getting satisfied. Interesting. Okay. Alright. Well, I guess power's next. We should have a few. I did take out like 2 lines of those mini fusion power plants. Yeah, so should have 20. We'll expand it by 20 and see how that goes. Shouldn't be too hard. Just got to remove. Let's do it the faster way. There we go. That should fit. I say should. Okay, so like this. Oh wait, we don't want to copy that. We want to copy one that has 2. Actually, yeah, we only want to copy the 1. Oh, did you see that? What the heck? It just did the belt and the inserters. That's funny. Alright, yeah, we want to include those there. There we go. It'll just be faster to do it this way. Okay, is that correct? It looks correct. Not quite. Not quite correct. You gotta line it up. Why is that not wanting to line up? Oh, I see what happened. Interesting. This line did it too. Oh, okay. So what happened was that the line seems to have messed up slightly. Like, the reason that's not going to line up with this one is because this one is 1 space over. This grid is 1 space over, but if you look at these ones, You see these ones are lined up perfectly, and then this one got messed up as well. So we don't want to line up with this. We want to line up with this here. So actually, this one is correct. This one's not. Okay. So yeah, we do want to line up with this, actually. Okay, and that did not put any of the inserters in, which is kind of annoying. That's right, no big deal. There we go. Okay. And then we need to add this line here. So we know it's not going to add the inserters anyway. Actually, I could grab the belt in that. Grab this one. Okay. That'll save me some trouble down the road. So yeah, we want to line up with this one here. Okay. There's that. Then we just add a new line. Like there. Get rid of some solar panels. That's okay, we're getting rid of some solar panels so we can add a whole lot of power. There she goes. Make sure that all works. Yep. Our load is still quite high, though. Yeah. Well, I don't have any more fusion power plants on me at the moment, so I guess we'll just deal with it. We'll just have to deal with it. These solar panels, on the other hand, I do have some spots. I've cleared out some spots for these, and we might as well put them down. Yeah, like this spot got cleared out. This one's doing that copper, but yeah, I don't think that one needs to do that copper anymore. Because it was doing the copper and the iron. And now, why don't I just do this? And then copper. There. What I'll do is I'll transfer over to there. There we go. And then once we get our drones back, we can pick this up. One of these days. Okay, there we go. There's our 50 there, and then, yep, just pick this up, pick up the belt. There we go. And then I'm going to pick up that too, because that's not useful. Then we can just fill this in. lag there. Okay, that's one spot. There is another one up here. Yeah, right here. That's where another few sets of miners were. I don't think we have enough of these solar panels, so we have one. Okay. I was like, I don't think we have enough solar panels to fill that space. I was like, wait, we have one. Okay. I don't think we have any more solar panels, though. I mean, they're not really doing a whole hell of a lot, but, you know, they're adding that a little bit extra boost that we really need, so, you know, that works there. Any more solar panels hanging out? Nope. That's it for the solar panels. Okay, sweet. That works there. Is this finally filled up? Nope. I don't know where those super magnetic ring. Oh, you know what? I actually do know where those are going. Those are going to the mall. That's the main reason we're using a lot of resources. It's just the mall stuff. Yeah, all kinds of different stuff for the mall as well. So. Yeah, it'd be nice if these motors could keep up. They just can't, unfortunately. Yeah, they're constantly running out of iron. These damn magnets. Irritating. Okay. Alright, let's expand this like we planned to. So I'm going to go transport tower. I'm going to grab that. I'm also going to put this down to nothing. So that it gets, so that when our ships come back, they can't re-warp out of the system. What I should have done. That's okay. So, yeah, it was warpers and then this stuff. Yeah, I'm going to try and expand this to 100 within this space. I mean, this was only supposed to be temporary, but I just don't have enough. I don't have enough energetic graphite coming in order to support this, or in order to support what I have, which is unfortunate because I'm pretty sure we kept track of all that, but you know how it goes. Yeah, I'm just trying to get the ships back at this point. Need them all to land. Drop off that bit of coal they're bringing in. Okay then, so there's that. There's all the coal they're going to be bringing in. Let me grab the ships and the drones out of there. Just make sure we get everything. Yeah, and then we just got to remove the tower. Put that over there. Oh, hold on. I just need to set that for coal. There we go. Okay. That tower is now empty. Let's pick it up. Remove these for right now. Trying to keep the belts that we need to keep here. Okay. So then, like I said, we need to take this 50 and turn it into 100. Alrighty then, there we go. There's 100. Gonna be using up all our freaking coal, but that's the way it goes. Unfortunately. Okay, should be able to. There's nothing else in here. Yeah, so I should be able to just pick that up. Okay, so we got the coal going. We need the proliferator sprays, which I kept. There we go. Local demand. Put these in there. Send out ships. Local demand. Promote demand. Okay. And that will send out ships to go get coal. And there's some ships coming back as well. Alright, so then that's up and going again, and that will get the proliferator sprays when it can, as well as the space warpers, all that good stuff. That'll at least keep it, that'll at least kind of double what we were making, so. Alright, back to removing this. I'm actually going to reorganize this belt here, as well as power. The power's a little bit ridiculous right there. Let's reconnect that. Yeah. Okay. I'll shove that there. Shove that there. Should be able to shove one in each corner. Could move these a little closer together. Oh, wait, I had it. Looks like it was there for a second. There it is. There's that one. That one. And that one. Just to get rid of this one node. First time we gotta belt up all the damn miners. That works. That works. Okay. Bit of power. Okay. That's now mining that one node, and that'll get rid of that one node. Yeah, we're kind of squished up against this here, but should be okay. And a whole bunch of iron coming in. Sweet. Or a whole bunch of coal coming in. I had iron in my pocket. Okay. So now we're making sulfuric acid at a much higher rate than we were before. Very nice. Might take that. Put it in there. Just to keep that coal from getting too underutilized. Yeah. Why is this one not getting coal? Oh. Yeah, that was a little bit of a problem. I thought I had gotten them all, but I guess not. There we go. Everything else got coal. Looks like. Okay, good. This one's not getting warpers, unfortunately, so I'm gonna take them out of there, throw them into that. That way it keeps the coal going. Alrighty. So that kind of solves that issue there. Definitely getting more than enough iron in now. So that's working there. Oh, we'll spray some of the magnets. Yeah, we're still making the carbon nanotubes, but What are you guys empty on? Oh, magnets again? This was full of magnets a little bit ago. Now it's not. Freaking magnets, dude. I have enough factories for the magnets. It's just, I guess not. I thought I did. This freaking resource is right here is just taking forever to be mined out. I might reorganize this one too. Okay, that is now reorganized over there. The reason I was thinking about using this space here is I was thinking about if I could fit 100 smelters to do more magnets. Because right now we have 150 smelters doing magnets, and clearly that's not enough, so we need 200. We'll try for the 200. I'm just trying to think, what else could we use those smelters for? Is there anything... Or should we just get rid of them entirely? No, I don't have enough smelters for this, so we'll have to work that out. But, is there a way I could get... Oh, we're going to have to move this down. Ooh, it's kind of tied up. It will fit there. It absolutely will fit there. Because the smelters are much smaller. It just, yeah, we're going to have to get rid of a line of these. Now, I was thinking about using this space for those machines up there for those, but yeah, it's kind of unfortunate. Has to be done this way, so it's just, yeah, them smelters, and I can't expand the other factory for the magnets themselves, and of course we can't use the other one, the other factory. We can't use the other thing. What irritates me the most is I can't line this up. Like, if I try to line it up, it ends up inside of this. I don't know how these got so off-center, but some of them just are, I suppose. We'll just have to deal with it. If I can line it up at least to this, I can be a little happy. Hold on, we'll do it this way. There we go. That'll be a little easier. Anyway, keep it lined up. Okay. Yeah, we want it just butted right up against there. So the only thing we're going to be losing out on is the power up there, which I'm fine with. We don't need that power anyway. Or those power towers up there. Okay. And that looks good there. Now, unfortunately, we will not be able to put the little box because of this, which, again, I'm fine with. So, shift enter that. And then we'll blueprint, or sorry, this thing, we need to downgrade all the smelters, because right now they're plain smelters. Okay. Now we'll have to come back for the inserters and the belts, but especially for the smelters. I don't think I have any more smelters over here. I have more belts and I have more inserters, but I don't have any more smelters, which is fine. And we can't even do this plain smelters either in this game, at least not until the game is finished. Because those the plain smelters need those polarized magnets. And those polarized magnets is an alien ore that we're not allowed to mine. So we're kind of screwed there. Yeah, I'm out of smelters. Okay. How am I doing on inserters? Doing pretty good on inserters. So that, and then we'll grab the rest of those belts. We'll go over here to confirm the placement of such things. And I guess we'll build what we can, I suppose. And then we'll have to come back for the rest of the smelters. Okay, then all that's left to miss on this factory is just the smelters. The 55 smelters that we need. I don't know how I got 5 smelters off from the count when we were doing 50 and 100, but it's the way it is. And I've also decided that I'm going to leave that magnet factory, the other one. The other one that's only 50. And if we end up needing the space, we'll get rid of it. But yeah, I think for now, we'll just go ahead and leave that. And we're going to go grab a whole bunch of smelters. So not just what we need, but quite a bit more than that. I also have been lazy too. I've been warping back and forth between even the planets. Because I can just go so quickly. It's great. Okay, so then we need to find, in this mess, we need to find our smelters. There they are. Okay. So we're going to take 5 off of this. I'm actually going to let it build that last stack there, if it wants to. Get the inserters to do so. There. And I can build that last stack. For me. Okay. So we got the 5, and then we got the 50. Okay. So then, just build that stack there. I might stop it because I'm gonna get ready to take all this. So 51, 52. So it's gonna be like that. There. Okay. So that's enough for a couple more smelting factories. I don't think we really need them, but you know how it goes. Alright. So then back to the other planet. Somewhere around here. There she is. Okay. Gotta find our smelters. Shmelters. There they are. Now I'll be able to fill those in. Nice, nice. And done. Okay, now I just gotta set all the smelters for magnets that will be good to go. However, I can do this. Watch this let's just watch this bullcrap right here. Instead of setting all of those, all 100, why don't I just do this? Oh, whoops, I didn't grab. I did not grab those top smelters. Check out this bullcrap right here. Talk about saving time. Alright, and now we are making magnets at an alarming rate, hopefully. Look at that, even the amount of magnets that's coming out of this, it's still like struggling to try and keep up. Which does kind of suck, but hopefully that'll... No, it's still not filling it. Why? How is that using... Oh, there we go. Come on. Yeah. No. Yeah. No. Oh, man, it's right on the edge. I'd imagine once this backs up... There we go. Now it's starting to back up. Look how fast the magnets are being sucked down. Just sucked down completely. They're going so fast. But now we're making more than enough magnets, hopefully, to satisfy this at the fastest possible rate. This can't even fill, or it can't even fill at all. That's because most of them are going, where are these going? Most of these are going over here. Oh, right, because we weren't producing enough to satisfy this. Well, I mean, we were, but we weren't at the same time. But yeah, now we should be alright. So now we're overwhelming this system. I guess magnets were the problem. And we're still not making enough to satisfy the system yet. Jeez. Yeah, I'm actually glad I'm leaving these. I'm leaving these here. See, I couldn't expand these because the gears. Yeah, we should be getting more than enough energetic graphite in now, though. That we're satisfying all the systems that need it. Because diamonds was a concern and all that stuff. I think it's gonna be a little bit of a slow week this week when it comes to making progress in this game. Most of these are out of energetic graphite. Oof. How is that possible? Holy crap, man. All of it's going to this. Well, actually, no, not all of it. It's going to graphene as well, but still, the amount of diamonds and stuff we need is insane. And that's because we're using diamonds to also make these. These are also using diamonds. Luckily, not at a very fast rate, but it's still using diamonds. And so is the other stuff. So yeah, we don't have enough diamonds being made, but we don't have enough energetic graphite. Actually, maybe we do have enough diamonds being made, but we don't have enough energetic graphite to satisfy that. We've got 2 of these factories making energetic graphite, but it can't keep up. And also, it's getting a little bit full on the old hydrogen. I might have to go back to the Earth-like planet to check that out and see why that is. It should be pulling more than enough, but we'll see. So there's that. Yeah, it's just going to be a bit of a mess this week, I think. For a lot of people. Not just me, but for others as well. Okay, so that stuff's not being made because it takes carbon nanotubes, and I've got that turned off as well. The particle containers are not moving. Again. Because now we're out of graphene. Oh, come on, man. We were so catching up with that. What are we using graphene for? Oh, the carbon nanotubes, of course. Yeah. Now we're sucking out our graphene reserves to make carbon nanotubes. And the energetic graphite is being sucked down from that too. Yeah, all of our graphene reserves. These towers were almost full when I turned on the nanotubes. The one graphene tower was completely full, and the other one was getting there. It was almost there, and now we're out of graphene for our nanotubes because we're using 1 million of them to make the proliferator spray, so that we can not use as much product. And a lot of it is failing to get anywhere because of the nanotube issue. And we can't use the spinnerform to make nanotubes either, so that's a bit of an issue. But yeah, let's go check on another system as well. Need to go to Wolfram 2. Not 4. Where is 2? It's here somewhere. There it is. just love that sound. The other issue. Okay, this is still working good. So the thing I hate about deuterium, and I remember now, as you can see, the deuterium's not moving, is that deuterium has this issue, like here. This is stopped, but that's fine. Deuterium has this issue where it takes a piece of hydrogen and it does a pass-fail system, where it either passes and says we're going to make deuterium, or fails and says we're not going to make deuterium, which is a stupid system in my opinion. Is the stupidest of systems, because what ends up happening at a certain point is you will fill up with hydrogen that has failed all of the factories. Now this one's full because the belts are full at the moment, but what often ends up happening is in this loop system, the loop system is not enough. Eventually the hydrogen gets completely full, if you can't take it out fast enough or whatever have you, and it ends up backing up on the entire belt line, and then and every single one of these all around the entire planet, because it's in a loop system, every single one of these stops working completely. Not like this. I ran into a situation a couple of times during this particular game where a lot of my deuterium wasn't being made. So I ran out of deuterium completely to make deuterium fuel rods, everything. I had completely run out of deuterium because I thought the system was foolproof. It was not. Every single piece of hydrogen, the deuterium was not, or the fractionators were not making deuterium out of. They were at a fail state, but they couldn't pass on the hydrogen because the machine before them was also in that same fail state, which is again the stupidest system. It has the resources, it has the power. Just freaking make my deuterium. It's so irritating. But that's how it goes. Luckily now we're full on deuterium, so it's not as a bother anymore. But so basically, what I had to do was I had to drain these towers out several times of hydrogen, just throwing it away because we have so much hydrogen coming in. And I also set these towers not only to collect iron, but to also demand the hydrogen out of those towers so that it keeps it from filling up, at least as quickly, and then remote supplying it to the Earth-like planet. So I had to come back and check on the system. Now, luckily, this system is completely full of hydrogen, which I do not care about. They can not make hydrogen, or not make deuterium, just as long as the system stays full. So, also, this is full of hydrogen. Oh, I didn't think about that. Hold on. Those bots had come out to pick up the hydrogen that was on the floor. That is funny. I like these. They got some personality to them. Like, no, do not send out your bots to pick up more of these. Why are you low on bots, by the way? Oh, because I don't have a belt bringing you more. Hold on. Oh, there we go. Okay, that'll work. Yeah, this one's full of missiles, and it's got a little bit of hydrogen in it. Yeah, we probably need to go to each one of those towers and figure where... Also, I did have to move this because I needed to mine the 2 iron nodes that were on this planet. Or the 2 iron spots. There's only 2 on this entire planet, and there they are, being mined. Because my iron needs are so crazy. Yeah, we checked that one. Wasn't there a few others? No, guess not. Thought I'd put a few more out here, but... Anyway, so that system is at least working like it should. Alright, we'll head to the Earth-like planet to check the hydrogen issue. The possible hydrogen issue, if our storage tanks are full or not. I also had a, you know how I was low on titanium alloy. I actually had a tower completely full of titanium alloy over here. And the reason it was is because it was set back before we were making titanium alloy on the volcanic planet. And so what was happening was it was sending titanium alloy for the mall, to use, the titanium alloy to make the buildings and such. And then it was also, since it was requesting locally, this other tower that wasn't supposed to be requesting at all, it was requesting locally, it was taking from that other tower, from the tower that's for the mall, and it filled it up. Which I thought was funny. So that's just how that works. Anyway, no, hydrogen looks real good. Most of these are empty almost all the way to the bottom on the center side, so that's fine. But yeah, it looks a little bit less than half full, which is good. I don't know why this is still... Oh, because these are locally supplying. Hold on, let me locally storage those. I know why that now. I know why that's happening. It's because of that. Okay. Oh yeah, so these towers are only draining so quickly. And this one is only locally demanding, so that we don't fill up locally as well. And the other one's remote demand. Okay, so we're not making blue because we're out of diamonds. We're not making green, I mean. Jeez, we're out of How are we out of diamonds? Holy freaking crap, man. That's insanity that we're out of that many diamonds. And we're not sending any out, so how are we not making those? So... the diamonds that are being made... Jeez. Like I said, it's insane how much resource you need at a certain point. Okay, and this is sending graphite out as well. It's completely full, so no big deal there. So the diamonds are the issue. I thought it was carbon nanotubes, but no, it's the diamonds. Yeah, we're getting full on carbon nanotubes here. Which is actually not too bad, I don't think. I don't think that's too bad of an issue because of that. Yeah, there's nothing here. Okay. So this looks to be working like it should. And the hydrogen is okay. The reason we keep getting so much hydrogen in those is because we're pulling from this planet for hydrogen, which I don't think we need to be. But we're not pulling enough of it, though. So it's fine. Okay, so then back over to the volcanic planet. Love that sound still, by the way. I will never get tired of that for a long time. Especially coming out of warp. That's nice bassy sound. I love it. And so titanium alloy is still pretty much full. Just every now and again. I need to start remote storaging these, but that's okay. It is what it is. Okay. Yeah, it looks like the energetic graphite situation has kind of resolved itself. Now that we're making twice as much on that one. Yeah, look at this. Look, we're even starting to get a decent amount of carbon nanotubes being made and stuck in here. So that's pretty good there. So why aren't the diamonds being made? Why aren't what's the problem with the diamonds here? I mean, I know it's energetic graphite, but is that the only issue? Because that's kind of weird. Before we were making more than enough diamonds to go around, and now we're not making any. What the heck? It's sending so little over here to make those. Why? Does it just prioritize? Also, this is broken here. Wait, why is that broken? That one specific one is broken for some reason. Must be a bug. There we go. It's like, yeah, that must have been a bug. That's the only one that exhibited that issue. Okay. Yeah, I don't know why it's prioritizing that. Maybe once the other towers get full, it'll start sending more over this way. Which, again, like I said, I'm actually kind of fine with that. Because I'd rather get full on nanotubes, or at least get close. Because then we can, if we can get full of nanotubes, then most of the graphene is going to be directed over to the particle containers anyway. So, and it's actually good that we're out of graphene, because then that allows our what is it? The electromagnetic turbines, or what the heck are they called? These things, yeah, electromagnetic. I got it right. Woo! Electromagnetic turbines, yes. Oh, and look, this is almost completely full of energetic graphite. This actually got caught up. That's actually good. Yeah, the electromagnetic turbines are still a major issue, as you can see here. We're not getting hardly any of them in. Which is a pretty crazy issue to have. And the issue was magnets at one point. I think the magnets issue is solved, though. Yeah, the magnets issue is now solved, so now it's just a case of waiting. Or it might be a case of we have to relocate this factory to make more of these. Yeah, it's just not making them quick enough. Which is okay, though. Like I said, this needs to get caught up. And the particle containers also use those, so I'm going to have to wait. I like that it all flashes at once. Yeah. Whoosh. Whoosh. I need to start working on replacing everything with the stack inserters, because they're way better. Well, actually, they're kind of broken. So that's right. We're gonna have to wait on that, because they are a little wee bit broken. Alrighty then. Well, that was an unproductive episode. We got nowhere, and didn't have fun doing it either. Yeah, it looks like just everything is still kind of on the wonk right now, because we've been out of certain resources for so long. Wait, why are these turning off? Why do some of these not have... What is going on? Are there any others like that? Yeah, these. Is there a bug? What? What is happening? These were not broken a minute ago. I'll have to go back and look and view the footage there. When I expanded this, was those not working at that point, or were they working and the inserters disappeared? That's my question to you guys. My question I'll solve it myself. But what the hell? Okay, I feel like now I'm going insane. It is of course very possible that I am very insane. But I still think that's weird. The only problem is, I suppose, with not getting enough of these in, is we're not getting enough of these made. And that's going to start slowing down production for warpers. And start slowing down production for sending the warpers out to go and get resources from the other star system. But anyway, unfortunately, we are kind of out of time for this episode. We're not kind of, we are out of time. But yeah, we are out of time for this episode. I'm going to have to go ahead and leave it here. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to do anything in between episodes because more likely I'm going to be busy with other things. But hopefully next time we can I guess we could just focus on continuing to solve problems around here and stuff like that. We do need to move this factory somewhere. I'm not really sure where. It'd be nice to put it. It would have been nice to put it there, but we needed more magnets, so we're kind of at a loss for that. It'd be nice to put it down here, but unfortunately we can't scoot it down because it's on a different grid. The reason I say that is because I wanted to expand on our organic crystals, but we're not needing to make those for a while, so I suppose it's okay. Oh, here's the other iron that I can't mine. I can't mine this iron. I can't get a miner close enough to mine the 3 nodes right here. Or the 2 nodes? I'm not really sure. But yeah, that's another problem the holes possess. That's another problem they get. But like I said, yeah, I can't get a mine close enough to mine that stuff. As you can see, because right here, you can see that's how much from that hole that I cannot build. So I have to mine the rest of the iron first and move my way in from one of these other sides, which is kind of an issue. Just floating iron. But anyway, like I said, we are out of time, unfortunately, so I am going to go ahead and have to end it here. I don't really know what to look forward to next time. Hopefully we'll continue to solve issues around the factory and whatnot. And then once we solve a lot of the issues, then we can actually work on getting the rest of the research done and stuff like that. But yeah, it's a long growing pain. That's not a growing pain, but it's a pain right now of a process. Anyway, like I said, that is going to be it. So at any rate, I do hope you enjoyed, and until next time, I guess it's a goodbye.